this day in 2012, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA as it's called, first began.
It's meant to protect immigrants who came to the U.S. when they were only children from deportation. But as ABC 15's Mark Phillips shows us, 11 years later, thousands of so-called dreamers and their futures are still in limbo.
It wasn't that long ago when it wasn't safe to be an immigrant in Arizona.
You want a job for an American? Deport an illegal alien today.
My family here, 7 kids.
SB 1070, sheriff's raids on local businesses. Undocumented immigrants couldn't get a driver's license, couldn't get a job, or an education.
I'm a DACA recipient, undocumented, unafraid, unapologetic, and here to stay.
The fortunes of Karina Ruiz and the hundreds of thousands of dreamers like her, who were children when their parents illegally entered the United States, changed dramatically in 2012. That's when President Obama announced the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, DACA. Many of the children who arrived into the United States illegally have been able to come out of the shadows because of DACA. But citizenship, well, that remains elusive. To mark the 11th anniversary of DACA, dreamers came to the state capitol, calling on Congress to pass legislation creating a path to citizenship for them and their parents.
It's difficult to not have that stability and think that the courts can take it away in a minute. I think that's what's nerve-wracking about this moment, about here and now.
It's estimated there are 37,000 undocumented DACA-eligible residents living in Arizona.
My mom told me that it was going to be different for me.
18-year-old Sari Dunas is one of them. She applied for DACA in 2020 and is still waiting to hear back.
In the back of my head, I was like, oh, the DACA, I'm going to be able to have it. I'm going to be able to, help my family out, get a job, go to the college I want to go to. And, when it stopped, I was like,
Court rulings from federal judges put into question DACA's legal standing. A federal judge in Houston is expected to decide soon if the program is legal. Mark Phillips, ABC 15, Arizona.
Mark will stay on it. Thank you.